Alright, so my original GoPro I had, got about 10-12 years now. Finally took a dump on me. It suffered a lifetime of abuse, and so I need to replace it. And I was looking at the new GoPros. And let me tell you, GoPros in themselves, they're the name brand when it comes to action cameras, but they know it. They're pricey. So I decided to go with this Akaso or Asco or however the hell you pronounce it, V50X, which had some pretty good reviews. It was only $70 on Amazon, so I figured it's 1/3 of the price of a Hero 7. Let's see, less than 1/3 of the price of a Hero 7 that I have. Hero 7 cost me about $250. This thing costs $70. I can buy a couple of these, and so I was curious about the quality of it. If I don't like it, the good thing about Amazon is I could send it back, get my money back, and then go buy a GoPro. But this is by no way a professional review of it, just my opinion. And you've seen this channel. This is amateur stuff. So yeah, there's no professional review here. Sorry. Even a GoPro doesn't do well in dimly lit situations, like indoors. Like I said, they're action cams, so they're meant to go outside. That's the way I feel about it. 99% of what I film is outside, so I'm gonna try to see if I'm in frame the best I can, and we'll see. Okay, so I have all three cameras sitting up here on a shelf. What I do like about the GoPro is on the front it tells you, gives you some information as well as on the back. Not necessary, but yeah, there we go. Bad thing is I can't tell where they're aiming it with how they're framed right now. I could pull, I think all three of them I could pull up on an app on the phone, but nobody's got time for that, so we're just gonna wing it. So I got the No Pro, the Faux Pro, and the GoPro. I think they're doing okay. I don't know. The No Pro, the Faux Pro, and the GoPro. I think they're doing okay. I don't know. We'll have to pull the footage and see what the No Pro. Alright, so for the first test, I mounted the Akaso and my GoPro Hero 7 on magnetic mounts on top of my Jeep. They're roughly the same size. The screens have some good resolution. That's how I do most of my off-road filming. Selecting the Jeep probably wasn't the best test bed, being that it shakes, rattles, and rolls a little bit too much. It's a real test of the stabilization. Here's a full screen image of the GoPro. And you can tell the GoPro has a better resolution, better quality picture. And here's a full screen of the Akaso. And then here is my cheap $25 camera I've had for about 15 years that I do a lot of my dangerous shots where I don't want to ruin a GoPro or an expensive camera. So for the next test, I just decided that maybe the stabilization was causing a little bit of distortion. So I decided to set them both up on a tripod. Well, it's not really a tripod. I set them up on the back of a trailer facing into the woods. And again, you could tell it's a little bit more vibrant on the Hero 7. The Akaso, I think did a pretty good quality job for 1/3 of the price of the GoPro. It's doing a good picture. They're both set at 1080p, 60 frames a second. On the Akaso, you can tell it's a little whitewashed. I'm going to try playing with the white balance a little bit. And again, here is my $25 camera that I use to take shots like this. I tried playing with the white balance a little bit on the Casio. I had the white balance set to cloudy, and the exposure to -7. Now I have the white balance on auto with the exposure set to -3, and I think that's about the best quality I'm going to have. 90% of my footage, especially what you're seeing now, is done with an old cell phone, an old Samsung cell phone. That seems to have the best quality. And again, I'm always on the go. I'm always doing stupid things. I break this camera, I'm not crying. It's small enough I could fit it in my pocket. The GoPro Hero 7 was like 250 bucks. This thing was 70, so I saved $190, I think. I don't know. Me no good with numbers. Anyhow, I saved a shit ton of money by buying it. The quality is not as good as GoPro. If the quality matters that much to you, if you're doing studio production type stuff, spring for the GoPro, you'll be happier you did. If you're just gonna strap it to the helmet of your bike and just tool down the trail, I think it'll be great. Or if you're gonna put it on the helmet of your kayak, or I think the Casio will really shine in an outdoor environment and a rough setting, because you know you ruin a $250 camera. You're like me, you're gonna cry a little bit. You ruin a $70 camera, you're just gonna go out and buy another one. So I think I'm gonna keep it, and we'll try it. I might use it to replace the No Pro when I take like danger shots. Alright, so if you still watch this and got some time to kill, maybe you're like waiting at a dentist's office or something, check out my podcast, 10 Minute Off-Road Podcast. Podcasts are for the off-roader with a short attention span. Whew. If that don't kill you, check out one of these videos. This one's a good one. This one is definitely better than that one. So check them both out. You decide, tell me. Alright, and as always, thanks for watching.